Hello, all my twin flames out there. This is a special edition of Twin Flame Love Read. This is my Love is Love Twin Flame Read. It's all inclusive. So if that makes you uncomfortable, now's your time to bow out. So we're going to jump into it. See what's going on with you, what's going on with your masculine. Let's bust one quick myth, okay? Those who are watching, it's not about titles, labels, man, woman, he, she. It is about the energy, polar opposites, basically. The divine feminine is basically the positive energy. The masculine is the negative, and it's not in a bad way. It's just the balance of things. So those that are watching this, you are the divine feminine. You are the more spiritual person. You are the yin to the yang, basically. So it's not about titles. And when you say masculine, you could still be a masculine person, but you're in the out of the two, you are the more feminine energy. You have both, but that person possesses more of the masculine quality. They're usually more 3D, more third dimensional. You're more spiritual, and you're usually more awakened, and you're awakened before them. So now that we got that maintenance out of the way, let's see what's going on with them. See what energy they are in right now. What their focus is. Okay, they're... Wow. And this sacral triumphant energy here. Okay. And I'm going to get a deck for you because I'm really just... I want to. Okay. Okay, pre-shuffled here. So we're going to just jump in from there. I'm trying to beat the clock a little bit because they can get long. If you guys have watched any of my other videos and aren't new, you know me. So, okay, looks like you guys have been doing some healing, working with your spirit guides, which is beautiful. Yes, you've been working with another energy, allowing another party in to assist you, which is beautiful. And I'm getting that some of you guys are just lifting burdens off your heart and it's being healed. So that's good. Getting to the root of things, clearing things out. This energy is able to flow through you because you've worked on your heart. You've worked on opening yourself up. You're working with spirit, so you're able to get to the root easier. And you're walking away from things that don't serve you because of it. I'm getting people, situations, things that don't serve you. Those three combinations. The combination. Some of you have people. Some of you have things. In life, it could be just things and situations that's just not doing you any good. They don't fit in your life. They don't fit in your future life any longer. Okay. Okay. Let's dive a little deeper. Okay. Open. All right. So we have the Six of Swords. It looks like it was some matters here. Let's back up a little bit. Yes, masculine has just overcome some things, and now I'm getting a good view of it. I see why things happen sometimes for a reason. Okay, masculine has been in battle at one point and has done some healing, and now they're focused. They're focused on moving ahead. Moving on with their life and their goals. Okay. Let's see if I can. You guys, I'm not a camera lady. I'm not the cameraman, so excuse it. Okay? And they're just getting that passion and that, that energy is flowing, Sometimes after a good fight, that blood starts to flow and you get, what's the word? Once they vigor. Spirit, let the word come out. But, yeah, so... It's something more to this sacral chakra. What is it, Spirit? Let me know. What do you want to say? It's just a chakra that's I'm getting it. It's just where masculine is getting this energy. But I want to know, Spirit, can you tell us? Excuse me, it's getting crazy tonight. Anyway, let's digress. Yes, masculine has I'm getting the Spirit has assisted masculine with this struggle masculine has had, but it's taught masculine, the masculine, about how they relate to others. And that chakra is being stimulated and activated. And they're realizing about, I'm getting how they deal with others. This is 2. So maybe they were someone that they didn't get along with people well at one point, and some of them didn't make their own choices, is what I'm hearing either. Okay, maybe they gave their choices away. But here we have, issues at the heart of masculine. This is something that was dear to masculine's heart, and they're shedding those layers and they're moving on, letting it kind of just fall off to the wayside. They're not bothering. They're overcoming, and they're not bothering with it anymore. And again, here they are, focused. Again, they're focused on their faith. They're restoring their faith. They're moving on to what they believe in. With what they believe in, their choice. They're following it. They're making those decisions for themselves. Again, that makes understand that helps me to understand with the sacred energy. They're realizing their choice, and they're taking back that power, and they're moving on with their choice. They're choosing to follow their choice, not someone else's. Yeah, they're balancing things out. And I'm getting that they're deciding what they're making up for themselves, what fits and what has to go. So I'm being led to do this, so I'm going to do it. Should I do it? I'm going to do it. Okay. Gotta do it. Let's see what's in their heart space. What's in the masculine's heart space? It's heart space for the divine feminines. What's in these masculine's heart space for the divine feminines? Okay, fill out. Let's try again. What's in their heart space for these divine feminines? Whoa. Sacrifice. I'm getting that you're someone that they're willing to make these sacrifices for. They're willing to move on from certain things that don't fit. If you're not going to be a part of our life, if that's the case, or these things can't be a part of my life. You're a sacrifice that the masculine doesn't mind taking, basically. At this point, anything else? Masculine heart space. Okay, I'm gonna roll with this. Yes, they're as I stated before, they're getting their strength from divine assistance, spirit guides, divine it's a word want to come out. Say it. A divine intervention. It's got their universe has their back, and they're willing to make the sacrifice that they need to make and look again, move on. They're moving on with their lives, and hey, some things are gonna fall off, but look, I'm walking towards this fruitful new beginning. So they're getting clarity about what can stay, what can go, and it's okay with them. They have that strength to do so. So let's just work on this for a moment. It's beautiful. Let's just see about this moving on. Look, they're moving towards Little tongue. There are 6 of Wands. They just want to win. You know what? This is just them having their way, doing things their way. They have the last say, and they're stepping into that. I have the last say. Not what you tell me is for me, not what you say fits, but what I say. And they're recognizing that. They're taking it. They're stepping up to it, I should say. Okay. It's just Tower moments. And some of these I'm getting that they're letting go of what they feel at one point. Their views on things, and they're just kind of allowing it to be washed away. It's being washed away, and it's for them to rebuild again. So they're losing some things, some things are being shut down and knocked down, but it's so other things can be birthed. Things have to die. So they're getting the information, the downloads, and it's happening. It's been allowed to happen for the greater good. It might seem like it's some things being destroyed and washed away, but it's going to be a new birth from this. So it's a small sacrifice now. But look, this is where they get their clarity, their understanding from. But yes, this is for them to get clarity and understanding of what they're walking away from, and what they're walking towards, though. This is not, when you walk away from something, it's not just about walking away. It's the other side of that coin is, what are you walking to? And this is giving them that clarity of what they're leaving behind. It's a sacrifice, but look what you have to gain. And again, for some things to end, some things to come through, other things have to end. For a birth to happen, a new birth, for you to be reborn, you have to let that old life in, cease to exist. So this is just about things shedding off. Okay, let's see what the likely outcome is this week for the masculine. For the divine masculine, likely outcome this week for the divine masculine. Okay. Masculine going in and also getting their own traditions is what I'm getting. Okay. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords. What else was trying to come out? Oh, okay, a lot of cycles in and a lot of moving on. Okay. This is really the Ten of Pentacles here with the wealth, Ten of Wealth, Ten of Ruin, and the Hierophant here. Let's see if there's anything else for likely outcome this week. Likely outcome this week. Yeah, two of Wands. So making, okay, I'm getting it and change. Two of Balance, okay? Okay, what I'm getting here, this is about masculine making their own normals, their own traditions is what I'm getting here. They're tired. They're done conforming and going and letting other people's sources make their decisions and their moves for them. So they're going within and figuring it out for themselves, and they're figuring out how to emotionally, so not just emotionally, but in all things, what fulfills them. They're deciding for themselves. And then they're gonna move on that. They're gonna move on that. That's what they want to do. Is their decision. And here, because things are changing, it's going from one aspect to another. It's going from one other, and this is something, when I get with this change, is that they're having to adapt to this. This is a new way of being for masculine. But things are changing for them in their lives at this point. So I commend masculine, the masculines for doing that. They're taking charge here, and they're deciding for themselves. They're tired of bending and what I'm getting here is that they've kind of ruined their own selves, their own happiness. They've taken, the drug that was handed to them as medicine, and it's poisoning them. It's poisoning their happiness. And they're tired of taking it. They don't want it anymore. They're deciding for themselves. Okay, Divine Feminine. See what's good with you. So far, what's good is you're doing your own healing. Let's get this a little bit more into focus. Okay, you working along with your spirit guide, source God, whatever higher creative power that you believe, you're working with that. And you're getting to the root issue, root causes of things. And it's allowing you to be able to move away from things that don't fit in your life, things that aren't beneficial to you in your life anymore, or your future at this point. Let's draw some more clarity for this walking away. Because I'm nosy, we're going to start walking away. Clarity for walking away, please. Okay, yeah, things are ending. It's new. It's time for more. It's time for the new birth. You're putting things to an end. I'm getting some of you guys are like clearing your palate is what I'm getting. You know, you found out what you didn't like, what you didn't want, and now you're moving towards what you do want in your life. Is there anything else about walking away from it? I'm getting that some of these are some third-party situations. Okay, King of Man of Swords, really. And say it's, oh, wow. A lot of action here. Like, this is something you're really doing. Okay, you're really thinking about. Man of Swords. And the Sage of Swords. So this is your Knight of Swords and becoming your... So these, what I'm getting here with this Knight becoming this King of Swords, really, is that this is manifesting. This is movement. Like it's leaving from a way of you thinking about it to you actually doing, you know, finalizing things. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, but this is you having that ambition and drive to really, you know, bring it home, you know, and clarity to make the decision, you know, cut it off is what you're doing. Like you're actually doing that. You have the strength. This is something that is progressing quite fast. This is moving. This is going from just thinking about it to, hey, finalizing for you. Clarity for first chakra card. What's going on here? Seven of Cups. Like, yeah, you just making your mind up and figuring what works for you, which way you want to go. You kind of did all that was to be said? It was something else. Yeah, realizing your options and you're choosing the option that you desire, which makes sense. You're walking away from option A, you know, or not even, I even hear for some of you guys, it wasn't option A. It was an option at one point. And you're walking away from that to, hey, something better. Because of this work that you've done. And because you're looking at it and you're being shown your truth. Is there anything else for this? Is there anything else? Okay, yeah, you're just, things are changing here. Something else was trying to come out. What was it? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? That's it? Okay. I expected you. Yeah, you're going in and, you know, just change is happening as you go in. You know, things are moving. And it's all because of you getting this foundation, this strong, secure foundation. And you're able to trust yourself. You're spending the time needed and isolating yourself. And through that, you're gaining a sense of security and trust in yourself. It's giving you strength to bring amongst these changes for yourself. Excuse me. Pillar of Ages. It's being healed. You manifesting things. using your will to bring amongst this change that you desire. You know, the end, bring it. And what I'm getting also is the strength, the willpower to actually go ahead and this final, what you know needs to happen and what you're securing, actually following through. Like you're getting this clarity and assurance, this security in self. And this is about you working with spirit, source, to have that willpower to do it. You know, and I'm getting some of you are going to just have to do it real swiftly, like pulling off a band-aid. So let's see what the likely outcome for the week is. 6 of coins. The Emperor. Whoa, okay. 7 of Wands. And 9 of Coins. Now, quite a bit of spill out here, so we're going to leave that. So what I'm getting here is like balance for sure. That's what's wondering. Is that all, Spirit? Is it just balance? I think you're going to just be sharing more of who you are. And giving more of your time to Spirit is what I'm getting here. Really allowing, this is usually 6 of Coins, usually about sharing, but I'm not getting this in the traditional sense, the ideal way of it. I'm getting this in like you giving more of your time to Spirit, allowing Spirit to come in more. Maybe you were just kind of dibbling and dabbling, but you're giving more of yourself to Spirit, and paying more homage and respect to the spiritual side of you. And through that, you know, you're getting balance this week. You're gaining control of your life. You're no longer being the puppet, but you're being the puppeteer. And you know, your struggles. Okay, yeah, again, this is just about you getting control of your life and yourself. Maybe some of you guys were staying in positions and situations, dealing with things and people, or a certain person, just to, and I'm getting heavily a certain person, because it was ideal or fit your circumstance, your life at that particular time. But now, you know, it doesn't anymore. So gain that control for yourself and be honest about it, and you decide for yourself. You decide for yourself. Yeah, getting your reward, what I'm getting is like you're gonna get your desired outcome. So you're gonna leave one situation that appeared like it was inhibiting and restrictive, and now you're gonna get to be more authentic and be yourself and comfortable, and it's more lovely and lively. Something else. And your joy. You're going to have your joy. Is there anything else here? And just feeling free and manifesting. Being comfortable. Emotionally comfortable. Like I stated, you're not feeling restricted. Like you're going by somebody else's, their garden. You have your own garden. And you tend to it yourself. So you have control. Again, maybe you were feeling so like you didn't have control of your own life. Is that all for this? Is there anything else out here, Spirit? But yeah, you're gonna persevere, you know, with the 7 of Coins. You're gonna overcome. You're gonna persevere. You're gonna get that, I'm getting like second breath at life, and going for what you want, setting your own foundations, making your own setup for life, your own foundation for life. Yeah, your own, exploring what life means to you, how you want to see it, how you want to see it unfold. So clear right now. Yeah, this is happening swiftly for you. As I stated earlier, your emotional fulfillment. There's a lot going on. Spirit has a lot to say to you tonight. You're going to find your emotional unity with yourself is what I'm getting. Coming into union with self is what I'm getting. Is there anything else, Spirit? This was a big spread. Anything else, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine? Keep giving me a bunch of cards. Like, God. Okay. And I'm getting here about you accepting an offer from Spirit. Again, you sharing yourself with Spirit. That's what I'm getting here. Making your choice here. Doing things your way. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? So I hope this has helped. It has been a lot. And I appreciate you all for watching.